Welcome to Nomad Life Success, episode 123. I'm Aria Reyes. Today, we're breaking down the data, systems, and biological protocols behind chain trip Chrono-Armor, preserving executive performance across back-to-back hops, dissecting the exact adjustments needed to optimize your cognitive output and protect your physical infrastructure on the road. Hook. Picture this. 3 flights in 36 hours. A red-eye, a short hop, and a dawn connection. On day 2, your HRV has fallen 12%, sleep efficiency is at 68%, and meetings in the afternoon feel foggy and slow. That drop isn't subjective. It's measurable, predictable, and avoidable. Promise and roadmap. In the next 9 minutes, you'll get a precise 4-step protocol: pre-trip phase buffering, in-transit sleep tiling, metabolic anchors, and arrival compression, plus the wearable metrics to monitor: HRV, sleep efficiency percentage, sleep latency, and core body temperature phase. I'll give thresholds you can use immediately, and the one operational mistake that ruins chain itineraries. Root cause analysis: why chains of short hops compound fatigue. 2 mechanisms are at work. First, sleep fragmentation. Many short sleep windows increase wake after sleep onset and reduce slow wave consolidation. Second, circadian phase drift. Light exposure at the wrong clock time shifts your core body temperature rhythm incrementally. Over successive hops, these small phase shifts add up, creating misalignment between internal biology and local time. Let me quantify that. Expect HRV to drop 5 to 15% per poorly managed hop, sleep efficiency to fall below 75% when fragmentation exceeds 45 minutes of wake after sleep onset, and sleep latency to increase beyond 30 minutes as sleep pressure becomes inconsistent. Core body temperature phase shifts of 1 to 2 hours per misaligned light exposure are common during chains. Cumulatively, you can be 4 or 5 hours out after a few days. Those numbers map directly to slower reaction time, worse working memory, and lower executive control. Step 1. Pre-trip phase buffer. Begin 48 to 72 hours before your first hop. Use timed light and sleep windows to nudge your circadian phase toward your destination. If you need to shift earlier, advance wake time by 30 to 60 minutes each day and increase bright light exposure in the morning for 30 minutes. If you need to delay, push evening light later and limit morning light. Log baseline HRV and sleep efficiency. Treat the buffer as an experiment. If HRV improves by at least 5% and sleep efficiency moves above 80%, your buffer worked. Step 2. In-transit sleep tiling. For segmented itineraries, use short scheduled sleep tiles instead of attempting one long block. Alternate 60 to 90-minute nap tiles aligned to your projected destination night. Use eye mask and earplugs and microdose melatonin at 0.25 to 0.5 milligrams when you need phase assistance. Only if your wearable shows sleep latency rising above 20 minutes and you can't get natural light alignment. Gate caffeine. Avoid caffeine within 8 hours of intended sleep tiles. That combination preserves slow wave sleep while limiting rebound fragmentation. Step 3. Metabolic anchors. Use timed protein-first mini-feeds and controlled carbohydrate timing to anchor peripheral clocks. Eat a high-protein mini-meal 90 minutes after waking to reinforce morning metabolism. If you cross several time zones, time your major meal to the destination evening within your first 12 hours there to help phase shift peripheral signals. Short, intense movement windows, 5 to 8 minutes of body weight intervals, spaced 3 times in the first day, support glucose regulation and increase sleep pressure at the correct circadian phase. Step 4. Arrival compression. On arrival, deploy a 90 to 120-minute compression block. That means controlled bright light exposure for 30 minutes aligned to target phase, a protein-first meal, a short movement burst, and a 20-minute low-sensory nap tile if needed. This compression locks the phase shift and reduces drift over the next 24 hours. Track HRV and sleep efficiency during that window. If HRV rebounds toward baseline and sleep efficiency climbs above 78%, you've successfully compressed adaptation. Technical supplement. Your portable kit. Bring a high-contrast blackout sleep mask and lightweight sleep sack, a UVA++ light device for timed exposure, a reliable wearable that reports HRV and sleep efficiency, and the Nomad Life Success wearable preset for automatic tracking. Recommended app settings: log sleep windows manually for tiled sleeps, enable continuous HRV scoring, and set alerts when sleep efficiency drops below 75%. Build these into your pre-flight checklist so they run automatically.
A quick compliance note: align documentation and schedule buffers with visa and meeting constraints. Structure first, freedom second. If you try to squeeze meetings before your compression block, the system fails. Plan a 2-hour buffer for arrival where possible and protect that time on your calendar.
Common operational mistake and the metrics trigger to stop. The most destructive move is chasing meetings with stimulants, high-dose caffeine, sugar, or big amphetamine-like pushes, while skipping light therapy and phase alignment. That yields transient alertness, but causes HRV to crash further and sleep efficiency to fragment for days. Metric triggers that should pause your schedule: HRV down more than 15% from baseline, sleep efficiency under sedentary. Recap and one-page checklist. 1. Pre-trip buffer, 48 to 72 hours with timed light. 2. In-transit sleep tiling with melatonin microdosing thresholds and caffeine gating. 3. Metabolic anchors, protein-first mini-feeds and 3 5 to 8 minute movement bursts. 4. Arrival compression, 90 to 120 minutes with light, meal, and nap tile. Import the wearable preset, run the 48-hour validation plan, and watch HRV and sleep efficiency as your objective feedback. CTA. Get the importable wearable preset and one-page checklist at shop.nomadlifesuccess.com/chainkit. Download the chain trip checklist, import the wearable settings, and run the 48-hour trial plan I outlined. If you're using our kit, start the pre-trip buffer 2 days before your first flight and compare HRV and sleep efficiency at 48 hours. That simple comparison shows if your protocol is working. That is your high-performance blueprint for today. Remember, treat your biology like business infrastructure. If your physical stack fails, the business stops. Minimize the friction and stay optimized.